Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another puzzle by Richard. Now, we had done one of these probably a month or so ago, I think it is now. And kind of the gist of what this series is that Richard's been doing is, I think they set out as a goal to make every single puzzle they do in the series either has a different rule set or a different combination of rule sets. So there's never a repeat in any of these puzzles on groupings of rule sets or just a base rule set, something like that. So anyway, as you can see, there's been a ton of these things that they've done. So this will, I think, just be our second of those that we've tried, but I saw it come up, so I figured I'd give it another try because I remember I enjoyed the first one. So it is called SVS number 438, Regular Dots by Richard. Now, I glanced down here. I thought this was going to be Kropke at first with some weird thing, but it's not Kropke at all. So let's just make sure we can remember that. Let's look at the rules, though, to see what is going on. Apply classic Sudoku rules. So every row, column, and 3x3 box will contain the digits 1 through 9 once each. And now all adjacent cells that contain digits with a difference or a sum equal to the index number of the column or row are marked with the white dot difference or a black dot sum. Okay. Makes sense. If the sum of difference does, if the sum or difference does not equal the row or column index, no dot is given. Okay, so this is like a massive negative constraint on this guy. All right, let's dig through this and figure out what it is we're doing. So we have each of the rows and columns are labeled. They're labeled essentially with their row or column number anyway, so that all puts together. Every single row or column uses their number as an index. Now, if you have a white dot on between two cells on a row or a column, that means that those two digits are going to be different by the value given. So these two will have a difference of 2. So 4 and 6 could work here. And I think it's it's an absolute difference. It's not like it's 2 or greater. It is 2. So it would be 4, 6, 5, 7, 1, 3, something like that. And the black dots, on the other hand, are going to be sums. So these two digits, because they're on the 7th column, will add to 7 because they have a black dot between them. And then there, of course, is the negative constraint. So we said previously these could be a 4, 6. These cannot be a 4, 6 because they don't have a white dot between them. These two cannot add to 7 because they don't have a black dot between them. Okay, I think I've got that under control. I'm going to have to try to, first off, remember the negative constraint. That's always an issue sometimes. I don't know why keeping that stuff in the brain. And these are not Kropkes. So let's not try to accidentally, when the mind is just focusing, say, oh, this is a 1-2 pair or something like that. Something stupid. So anyway, those are all the rules. Links in the description below. Let's just get at this thing. Let's have a little fun. See if we can get this thing figured out. Okay, so where are we going to actually start with this thing? I'm guessing the high numbers where we have a difference is going to be the best place to start. So this 7 is probably the best place, because you think about how do we have a gap of 7 between two digits? Well, 1, 8 or 2, 9. There's only two groupings, and we have 2 dots on the 7. So these are 1, 2, 8, 9. Now, these two here have to add to 7. So this can't be 8 or 9, which means this is the 1, 2, this is the 8, 9. And if these add to 7, this is a 5 or a 6. Now we have a 1, 2, 8, 9 here. So, and these two digits have to add to 7 as well. Well, they can't use 1 and they can't use 2. Well, that has to be a 3, 4 pair. And I guess then we have the 1, 2, 8, 9 quad. We have the 3, 4 double. So this is 5, 6, 7. One of these will be a 7. And this is on an 8, so these two have to add add to 8. So 1, 2, 3. These two have to add to 9. So 2, 3, 4. These two have to be different by 2. So if this is a 1, this is a 3. If it's a 2, it's a 4. These two have to differ by 6. Well, I don't like putting that in yet. There's too many options. Let's try over here first. If this is a 3, these two have to differ by 4, so this would be 7. If it's a 4, it's an 8. These have to differ by 5. It's an 8 or a 9. Okay, that puts us on this black dot, and we can finally make some determination. These two digits have to add to 8. Can't use an 8, 0. This is 7. If we can get the cursor to work. And 1. If that's a 1, this is a 2. These two have to add to 7. This is a 5. These had to be different by 7. This is a 9. These two had to differ by 2. This is a 4. These are not 2, 9, so there's a 1, 8 pair left over here. Now these can't be 5s. This can no longer be a 3. This can no longer be a 4. And we have a 1 here. This is actually just a 2, which means this is 6, 7, and this will also be a 2. Okay, now these had to be different by 4, so this is 3, this is 4, these had to differ by 5, so this is 9. And we have a 1, 8 pair left over now, after all that work. So now this is down to a 1, 8. Let's think about this guy. If it's a 1, this would be a 7. If it's an 8, it would be a 2. It can't be a 2. This is 1. And this is 8. And this is 7. All right. Let's look here, because we have some reductions. Well, there's only 2 ways to make no, these are not, this is not a black dot. Got to get the brain wrapped around that. These are different by 6. Well, it can't be 1, 7. They can't be 2, 8. That means they are 3, 9. We have the 3 and the 9 looking. This is 9 and 3. Now, do we look over here? There's probably reductions we could do here, right? Because we think about how do we want to do that? Yeah, let's do it. 1, 8, 2, 7, 6, 3, and 5, 4. I know it looks horrific right now, but we're going to reduce these options. This can't be 1, so this can't be 8. This can't be 1, so this can't be 8. Could have done that right off the bat. This can't be 2, so this can't be 7. This can't be 5, so this can't be 4. This can't be 3, so this can't be 6. 3, 4, 7. That didn't actually take us too far, did it? Now I'm nervous to do this one, but let's just do it for poops and giggles. 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, 5, 4. Not 1, not 8, not 2, not 7, not 7, not 2, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 3. 5, 6, 8, 1, 3, 4. That didn't actually get us down to too much, sadly. Okay, let's move on to maybe these guys, because we have some restrictions to this 5 now. Because these as well have to be different by 5. So it could be 1, 6. It can't be 2, 7. It can't be 3, 8. And it can't be 4, 9. This is a 1, 6 pair. Okay, let's continue down the line then. What can these be? They have to be different by 4. Can't be 1, 5. Can't be 2, 6. Can't be 3, 7. This is a 4, 8 pair. Okay, these are a 2, 5 then, because that's all that's left. Which means this isn't a 5, which means this isn't a 4. There's a little bit of something. Yeah, didn't quite cut across though. Negative constraint. Almost forgot it. How do we make that help? This can't be a 4. Because if this is a 1 and a 4, they're different by 3. They would have to have a white dot. Not 4, not 5. 7 to 2 doesn't work. Or, I mean, it works. It doesn't have a negative constraint. These guys aren't next to anything. 9 and 6, no. 3 and 1, no. Oh, the 4 here just says this is 8 and 4. Let's stop being slow. Now, 4, 5. No, don't see anything there necessarily as a negative constraint. Do we want to move? There's no real reduction. We just can't be a 2, 7 pair. I think I want to put these in and start looking at negative constraints. Because 1, 5, 6, and 8. This can't be 8. This can't be 6. This can't be 5 just by Sudoku. This can't be 6 because these can't be 1 apart. This can't be 6 because these can't be 3 apart. Okay. This can't be 1 because these can't be 7 apart. And that seems to be the end of that. What about going up and down? This can't be 8 because these can't be 6. Well, they can't be 6 apart. And 4, 1, 4, no, nothing else there I can see. Okay. Well, it didn't turn out as well as I hoped it might, but we got a little bit doing. What are these digits? Let's try this now. 2, 5, 6, and 8. This is not 2, and it's not 5. I mean, this is a 6, 8 pair. 2, 5, 6, 8, not 2, not 5. 6, 8, 6, 3, 8. Yeah, that seems to be right. So this is a 2. This is a 7. You're not 2, 6, or 8. You are just 5. Okay. 6, 8, 2, 5. So we know what these digits are then. 3, 4, and 9. Whatever that may do for us, I don't quite know. All right, what else can we do? Maybe we could put these digits in and start thinking about negative constraints as well. 3, 4, 6, 8. These can't be 4s. So one of these two is. Do we have anything else that's just staring at us? This can't be a 4. Again, they can't be 1 apart. This is a 4. Okay. Can we keep going? This can't be a 3 or a 6, because both of them would be, well, 3 would be 1 away from the 4, 6 would be 1 away from the 4. This is 8. Negative constraints. Come on. We got to remember to get these things. 2 apart here, no. 8 or 9, no. 7 to the 1, 1 to the 6, no. Okay, so, oh, the 8 goes to the 6 and 8. That's going to give us the 3 and the 6. Good. All right, so what are these two digits now? 4 and 5? Any negative constraint there? 7, 4, 2, 4. Doesn't look like it. What are these 3? 1, 3, and 9. 2 to that, no. Doesn't, oh wait, the 8 here just says this is 1. Duh. Go away. Okay. Now, we've got some digits in here. Let's see, what's the next best place to look? This can't be a 1. This is 1, because the 8, hello, this is 5, 6, 8. There we go. Whew. All right, so now we've got a bunch of numbers. I don't think, yeah, we didn't get the 2, the 1 or the 6 looking here yet. We want to think about this guy, because we have to be separated by 5. Can't be 1, 6. We already used it. 2, 7. This wouldn't be 2. This wouldn't be 7 by Sudoku. 3, 8 doesn't work. 4, 9 doesn't work. This is a 2, 7. 2, 7, 5, 2. This can't be a 4 for the negative constraint. Okay. This can't actually be a 3 for the negative constraint, because if it's a 3, one of these two will be a 9. That would be 6 apart. That's not a 3. And this can't be a 9 for the exact same reason. It's 4. Okay. So the 4 is acting as a chaperone to keep these little kids away from each other. Okay. 4, 1. No, okay. What's next? This guy. These have to be 2 apart from each other. Means it's either 5 or 9. Guess we don't really know what those are, but we can start to maybe think about this column. 3, 4, 8, 9. This is not 4 or 8. This is not 8. I want to put them in because it seems like the goal here is to use the negative constraints, so we'll go with those. This can't be 3 for the negative. 9, 2. Well, this can't be a 9 because we can't use a 9 to add to something. So what does this become? If it's an 8, it's a 1. If it's a 4, it's a 5. That doesn't work. And if it's a 3, it's a 6. That doesn't work. This is 8 and 1. This is not 8. 3, 4, 9. One of these is a 4. 1, 8, 3, 9, 1, 6, 3. Okay. Got to keep looking back at the negative. This can't be. Oh, no, it can't. This can't be a. Nope, it can. Good gracious. My brain is struggling. 2 to the 1. Okay. I got to keep looking at those negatives. What are these digits? I'll put them in. 3, 5, 6, and 9. This is not 9. This is not 5 because of the negative. Because we might be able to start using this dot here next. 4, no, that doesn't cause a problem there. This guy can't be 5. So this just is 5. It's the only place a 5 can go. Okay. 5. Now this can't be a 9, because again, they would be 4 apart. So that forces you to be 9, which means you are 4 and 3. Now they still don't come back over. I'm waiting for one of these guys to do something over here. What are these 2 digits? 7 and 9. This can't be 9, because these 2 digits have to add to 8. 7, 9, this is 1. These have to be differing by 3, so this is a 4. Finally, we get the 5 and a 4 done at least. What are these digits? 2, 5, and 7. This can't be 2 because of the negative constraint. This can't be 5 from the negative constraint. Same as we had up here. If this is a 5, one of these is a 2. That would add to 7. This is 7. Another chaperone. 7 and 4 are not 2 apart. That works. Okay. Let's see. Do we want to go into here? Let's see what the options are. 3, 6, 8, and 9. This is not 6. This is not 8. These have to be 1 apart, so they can't have a 3. And it can't be a 6, so this is 9, 8. Good. That forces 3, 9. Means this has to be 2 and 5. What are these 2? Oh, the 9 actually finally comes back and gets this guy done. Perfect. These are 3 and 6. All right, let's try to get through these last few. Let's start here. Well, no, let's start here. We'll use the clue we have. This is 3 or 6. This has to be 3 away from it. So if it's a 3, this is a 6. If it's a 6, it's a 3. If this was a 6, it can't be 9. So this just is a 3-6 pair, which means these are what? 4 and 5? And that tells us this is 5 and 4. Perfect. Now these have to be 1 apart. They can't be a 3, so it's a 5. All right, good. Let's think about you. These guys again have to be 3 apart. So they get off of this thing. 3, 6. It can't be 3, so it's 6. 3, 6, 3. That gets our 1, 6. This is a given 8. What are these 3 digits? I wish I could stop misclicking. 1, 2, and 7. This is not 1. This is not 7. This is not 2. Do we have any negative constraints? 3 to 1. Yes, this can't be a 2 because they would have a white dot between them. That's 1, 7, 2. What are these guys? 7 and 8. We can just do that. 7. What are these two? 2, which goes here, and 9. Then we have 1 and 6. Hey, we did it. Looks good as far as I can tell. 20 minutes, that was pretty quick. It felt like it was longer. We'll click the link and to set up this thing. So we'll have a puzzle with a link to it for all y'all. Really good puzzle. I enjoyed that. 75 solves. Oh, it says 50 days. I'm sure that means that this was created some time ago and just now recently been put up to the channel. So, excellent puzzle. Again, this is a really interesting puzzle, and I really had to kind of wrap my head around it a couple of times to make sure I wasn't making a mistake, like saying these were additions or these were differences or these were black crop keys or something like that. So good puzzle. I like the rule set. I hope to see some more of things like this. And I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I did. So with all that said, I think I'm going to sign off now, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot.